I'm Hunter Horenstein with Ryan Cannella and Rich Privitera. This is the show to be named later, presented by Market Common. So we're here, Market Common, just down the road from the ballpark a little bit. Got these great horses here. We're riding around, getting in the spirit of Derby Eve, which will be Friday, May 3rd at the ballpark. And folks, we're gonna have a real life horse race here at the ballpark. So Ryan Cannella, Rich, and myself, we're getting ready for that horse race. We've got these wonderful horses brought to us by Old Road Plantation. So a special thank you to those folks who are lending us our horses. We're just taking a stroll here on Market Common. So Rich, this goes back a long time. This isn't something we just said, you know what, let's jump on horses, let's go ride around. No, this has been going on since before last season even finished, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was, we had our Carolina Panther cheerleaders there, and I had asked you if we were home for Kentucky Derby weekend. And you weren't quite sure at the time. And I said, well, maybe what we should do is have like a Derby hat contest. And at that time, Ryan Moore walked by and said, if I get a horse, will you ride it? And I looked at you and I said, if he's serious, I got horses.
If you know Ryan Moore, absolutely 100% serious.
Oh, yeah?
Ryan Moore, our general manager, wants to always shoot for the moon, pie in the sky ideas. He wants us to push the limits. I think we're doing that here on Friday with this horse race, in-game horse race, which you're gonna be racing, right?
Yes, sir. I'll be riding Big Red.
For people who aren't familiar with the whole, I guess, behind the scenes of how a promotion comes together and the in-game competitions, how do you decide, all right, we've got enough time to do this in between innings, the whole works of it? Where do you start?
Right. Our parameters are, we got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes to work with. All right, Rich, can we get a horse in and off the field? Now, can we get 2 horses in and off the field? And also, how does that even work? So it kind of goes back to what you and I were saying. This took a lot of planning and a lot of kind of walkthroughs and sketching it out and kind of looking at worst case scenarios and best case scenarios and plans A, B, and C. So I'll let you talk a little bit about what if we present that idea to you, what you're looking to do to actually get it off the ground.
I've ushered for you guys for 3 years now. I know how you guys work and how much time you have in between innings. My first thing was to find horses that would be good for this. You need a certain demeanor horse. So my whole thing was, how do we do this in a short time? So we came up with come through the center field gate, go to the right field foul pole, and we will have a little in-game race to about the scoreboard. We'll go off the beach area under the bleachers so you guys can continue the game.
How fast can a horse get run?
Horses can go 35, 40 miles an hour if you let them all out.
Why the particular jockey uniforms and why do they seem to be just so wild and colorful?
Well, the owners get to pick their own colors. They have to register them with the jockey club because you can't have duplicate colors.
Point he brings up about the jockey, what they're called, silks colors. Yep. The Pelicans are going to be wearing their own that night as well. So we're bringing in, the team will be wearing their own jockey style jerseys.
Wow, okay.
that they'll be on the field with. So I don't know if we've shown the players what they're supposed to look like yet, but
they're the owner's colors, right?
But they're the owner's colors. So.
They don't have a choice. Well, Beth made this for me to wear that night, so we kind of went with the type of silks, and Beth put this together and the helmet cover. So like I said, you wear extravagant colors, you're bright, and it just adds to the excitement.
Love it. And what does that also go hand in hand with the dressing up during the Derby? Because like that's the big thing with the Derby, right?
Yes.
Big extravagant hats, 3-piece suits,
yes,
dressed to the nines, fancy man all over the place.
Yes, and that was just an icon that's been on for years. The Kentucky Derby has been, God, I want to say this might be 145 or 146 years that the Derby's been going on. And it started way back then with the 3-piece suits. You know, it's just that look. You know, the big Derby hats that women wear, you run for the roses.
Staff is already looking at, I mean, you're looking at what you want to wear, right?
Yeah, you got to go seersucker. I think the more ridiculous color combination, the better.
A big hat contest at the stadium.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Ladies, big hats, blow it out. Gentlemen, 3-piece suits.
Best dress.
Yeah, we're gonna do best dress.
On dugout, best dress competition.
There you go.
I like it.
I like it.
Let the people decide.
It's for the fans when it comes down to it. It's for the fans. With the Pelicans, I mean, you might get a job, right? Just as the usher, but then 3 years later, you're helping us put together one of the most ridiculous promotions of all time, almost. I don't think there's been a team that's tried to do an in-game horse race. I looked it up, couldn't find one.
I couldn't either.
Plenty of Kentucky Derby nights, promotions theme-wise, but never an actual in-game horse race. So you've got to feel pretty good about having your hand in creating something. Hopefully that catches on. Hopefully it's a big hit. We don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully it's going to be great. Well, Rich, you're riding again on May 3rd, Friday night, ticketreturn.com field. It's Derby Eve, folks. Come on out. Make sure you're wearing your Derby vests, big Derby hats, full-piece suits. I'm going to dress like a jockey. Rich will be there. He'll be dressed like a jockey. Ryan Cannella is going to be dressed like a fancy man, and it's going to be a lot of fun. 7:05 at ticketreturn.com field. Derby Eve, live in-game horse race here at the ballpark. It's going to be so much fun, and we can't wait for Friday. It's right around the corner, May 3rd at ticketreturn.com field. I want to thank Market Common and King Street Grill for hosting us tonight. This has been the show to be named later. That's Ryan Cannella. I'm Hunter Horenstein. We'll see you next time.